Let's talk a little bit about human design and the eclipses. February is the first set of eclipses that happens, and the theme for the first one is about knowing when the right time is, and it's a kind of a provocative sort of an energy. So it's like stirring the pot or knowing when to walk away. It's grounded in seeking answers. Doesn't necessarily mean they're the right answers, but it relates to how you're going to perceive someone, especially in a relationship, because the gate 49 is the other half of the marriage channel. So take a few minutes and step back in this provocative sort of energy and see if the answers that you're coming up with are really the right ones. And take a look and see, is there something that needs to be said, or do you need to stir the pot, or do you need to just chill and back off and walk away? The eclipse that's later in the month is all about finding that inner peace and harmony. And it activates the channel between the gate 37 and the 40, which creates a defined will center and a defined solar plexus if you have those gates open in your charts. So this is bringing about a balance between being alone and being independent and belonging. And in this whole dance of whether to be alone but not really wanting to be alone, and wanting to be part of something, do you give up your value? Do you give up who you are? Do you try to prove your worth being and belonging in something? Or do you withdraw into yourself because you don't feel that you're worthy? So these are kind of some themes that is kind of going to play out in this particular eclipse, eclipses just really activate everything. So this may be something that's going to come up between you, especially in a relationship, a power struggle, or trying to prove yourself, or feeling undervalued or not worthy enough. And then it raises the whole question of, do you really want to be here? How can I fit in? I don't fit in. I want to be in the community, but I don't know how. So the question to ask yourself is, what do you have to give up in order to feel like you belong and you have value? Now, August, we get into a more potent set of eclipses. And the theme for the full moon one, the first eclipse on August 7th, has to do with democratic leadership. And it's the gate 7 has to do with seeing people as equals, and no one's better than another. It's like each one of us has a particular set of characteristics that is absolutely perfect. And when we, as a leadership, as we come and bring people together and we acknowledge each one of their special talents, it's a way to move forward in a democratic process that is actually benefits the whole, and it takes everything to a higher level. So it's grounded in the gate 13, which has to do with forgiveness and the past and repeating the stories of the past. So how can you somehow take this into put this into a practice of where you forgive those people that are around you, that you're trying to get along with, that you're trying to collaborate and accomplish something with, and forgive them, and then listen to what they actually have to say, because they maybe have a different point of view than what you have, and you may be able to take elements from their point of view, and they can take elements from your point of view, and you can co-create something that actually really works. Now, August 21st is the big solar eclipse that that crosses the whole United States in an arc across the states. Now, this one is actually a very powerful eclipse because it's right on the cusp, within a day or two, of moving into Virgo. It's a Leo eclipse, but it's moving into Virgo. And it's activating the gate 29, which is the yes gate, the gate of determination and perseverance. And it's, but it's also being grounded in passion. So it's like doing something that you can, it's like, what is it that you want to be doing that you aren't doing, that you want to be doing? So it's that balance between passion and determination. The problem with the passion is that you can get burnt out. You can overdo it. And with the gate 29, you can really overdo it and burn yourself out. So the real caution with this particular energy is to not get too carried away. But you want to be creating something. The gate 30 is about creating something passionately. It's like the driving force, and the gate 29 brings it all together. So what would you like in your life that you're willing to work for, but not overwork for? So that's the question for this. So how are you affected by the eclipses? Let's take a look at the transit chart and at a birth chart, at your birth chart. Grab your chart and we'll take a look. So what you want to compare is you want to compare the gates and the channels in the transit and see how they match up to your chart. So what you want to notice is if there's any transiting gates that complete a channel in your chart. For example, there's the gate 26 completes the gate 44 to make a complete channel, which activates the will center and the spleen centers in this particular chart. And relating to the sun in gate 29, this person also has the gate 29 in their chart. So this is going to amplify that determination energy. So take a look in your chart and just see what gets activated and what is amplified, and what channels and gates are completed. So take a little time and just peruse through these different charts of the eclipses and compare them to your charts. And take a look and see just what transiting gates are affecting you at different times. And ask yourself, what themes are being activated and playing out for you? Are they, helping you? Are they hindering you? Are they causing you to get stressed out and burnt out? Or are they supporting you? These are all questions that you can ask yourself. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the human design themes for 2017. Until next time.